We got a potential trade here of this if the price comes down to this 50% level. I'd be interested. Why? Because it's off a large 15-minute hammer. Let's take a look here. I don't like the MACD. It's pretty low. I'd like to see that a little bit higher. If I do take a bounce off this 26,183, it's going to have to be when after this MACD reaches the zero line. So there's a couple issues with this MACD. I think it's looking a little too weak for me at the moment. But we'll see what happens. We'll see if anything can happen with this trade. We came briefly, just for the briefest moment, into the pivot zone, just under the 61.8, and then we turned up. So again, it's in the zone, but it's not ideal. Okay, now we might, if we get a quick, if the market makers try to shake people out and push it down to the zero line, to this line real quick, that might happen right now. And we'll take a look at it, especially if the MACD curls back. I'm going to take this for another scalp here. Just a quick scalp, see if we can get in. Again, looks like it's going to hit okay, just about to hit the 50%. Hit it right there. Okay, looking for a bounce now, potentially. Looking for a pivot. Again, my MACD is very weak. I'm not interested at all in this unless this turns up substantially. It's bouncing now off the level, but I'm not getting, my MACD is nowhere near where I want it to be. I want it to be up at the zero line, crossing the orange. I want the blue MACD line crossing the orange signal line, and I want them both at or above zero. So it doesn't look like it's setting up very well to me. So I'll hang out a little longer with it. It's kind of, it looks like it wants to even maybe go under the pivot zone. I don't know. There's your curl, but again, we're way too low. I'm going to skip this one because we're way too low. I need these lines to be at or above this level here in order for me to seriously consider this trade. Otherwise, it's just throwing money away as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so see what happens here. If we might get we haven't left the pivot zone yet. Still in the pivot zone, so there's still a chance that it could work out. The price itself is kind of in the middle of the trading range right now, which is another reason why it's not the greatest trade. If it were further down here like the last one, I'd be a little bit more interested in it. But it's definitely at the middle, and in the middle, you've got a lot of sellers that are interested also. So, okay, now it's starting to rise now. Let's see what it does. Let's see if it kind of, let's see if the MACD can kind of catch up. We've got a fast cross. That's really good. We're not quite at the zero line yet. I may still consider this if it gets up to the zero line, and looks like it's putting in some good, strong candles. But at the moment, price action is a little bit wonky. We're climbing closer to the zero line now. We're just about there. I'm going to go ahead and get
Order
it right
filled.
here and try this. See, I might have missed the move here. I think I was just talking a little bit too much and might have missed the move. Let's see what happens here. Need another kind of push up here. We can get it almost there. Just a little bit more.
Order filled.
Yeah, we got it. Okay, so we just got another nice little scalp there. Another $300 scalp. And again, you see why I waited. It wasn't going to give me those nice moves up until this MACD cleared the zero line. And I had to wait for that. So I had to take a little bit of heat because I got in up here and it pulled back a little bit, and I had large size on it. So I did have to take a bit of heat, but I've got the play in my account to do that. I've got a pretty large drawdown available to me right now, and I could afford to take the heat. So anyway, there's an example of a live winner, and there you go.